Hey guys, welcome to another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a Walking Dead comic. This one is called The Alien. Now this is a comic that I believe you can only see online. I saw mine on YouTube, but I think you're supposed to see it on some website to see it officially, but whatever. Just check YouTube, put in The Walking Dead, The Alien, and there you go. You can read the whole comic on the internet. So anyway, to start off, I'm going to do a non-spoiler part of this review where I just give the basic idea of this, and then I'm going to go into the spoiler part. So first off here, non-spoiler. I liked this comic a lot, actually. It's pretty dang good. I recommend reading it. The artwork, however, I don't like all that much. It's pretty good. It's not horrible. You can tell it's amateurish, though, and it's just not on par with, the good Walking Dead stuff. But anyway, not a huge problem. The writing in it is fairly good. I think it's paced pretty well. Maybe a little too much talk, but, it is just I think, a one-shot comic, so, they do, with what they have, they did a good job, I think. And the main characters are pretty cool. You really get to see some interesting stuff within just a couple of pages worth of dialogue and stuff. I think that's really well done there. So, anyway, I recommend it completely. So that's just my quick spoiler-free review part of that. Now, the spoiler part. The main character of this is Jeff Grimes. It's the brother of Rick Grimes. So that is pretty dang cool. And apparently in the comics previous to this, Rick Grimes actually mentioned his brother, and that is what spawned this whole thing here. So that's pretty dang interesting. Anyway, I might as well mention that this is by Brian Vaughan and not Robert Kirkman. So it's not, you can kind of tell that it's not written by Robert Kirkman. It doesn't quite have his style to it, but that's interesting because it's something new, Okay, so anyway, Jeff Grimes wakes up on scaffolding, and you get to see his little adventure here. He meets up with Claudia. She's got a cool armor on and all. It's a pretty good part here, just seeing them interact, and then they go through the whole apocalypse real quick. This is the earliest, I believe, we've seen the apocalypse in the Walking Dead comics, so I like that a lot. And then we get through all of that, and unfortunately, Jeff Grimes does not make it past this comic. It's pretty sad to see him. He ends up saving Claudia, gets bitten, and then that's pretty much it. You see them sailing away on a boat. He leaves blood trails. That was very sad. So this comic had a lot of heart to it. It's just, you end up getting attached to this character really fast, especially after knowing that he's Rick Grimes' brother, and then to see him go through his entire life like that, and then just, I don't know, it's sad. I don't know, anyway. There were some interesting things in it, I like how it links over to the other comics by having Jeff say, Richie is in the hospital, and he calls him Richie and Rich, but it's Rick Grimes, we know that. And then at the end, we know that Claudia, she says she doesn't know his address or even his last name, so she can't really tell Rick Grimes the things that, Jeff wanted to tell him. So, kind of a sad ending there. Just pretty deep. I like it. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me if you guys like the comic. If you haven't read it, make sure to check it out. It's really good. I would recommend reading it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.